Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I have breaking news. Mikey Garcia will be facing Richard Commey, the Lulabella fighter. Lulabella and Mikey Garcia and Richard Commey came to agreement on Monday about this fight and where the fight is going to be happening at, and the date is still undecided. They might be still discussing that. But the contracts are signed, so they will be fighting maybe in December, I'm thinking, this year. And but Richard Commey, give you a little bit more information about Richard Commey. Who's Richard Commey? Richard Commey, he got 27 wins, 24 knockouts, and 2 losses. He's 31 years old. He's from Africa, which is Ghana. That's the country. He's a lightweight. He's got an orthodox stand. He's 5'9". He's 5'9" height. He's got 69.5 reach. He fought Robert Easton Jr., which was a tough fight for both of them, and the fight could have went either way, or it could have been a draw. That's how tough that fight was, and that's how Richard Commey, how close that fight was of him winning that fight. Some people say he probably won that fight, and some people say Robert Easter won that fight, which the judges gave it to Robert Easter. So, but now Mikey Garcia is 5'6.5" inches. He got 68-inch reach. He's 30 years old. He's a lightweight division. He's got orthodox stand. He's got 39 wins and 30 knockouts and 0 losses. You know, and he fought Robert Easter too, and it went. He knocked down Robert Easton, and he won that fight. It wasn't a draw. It wasn't even close to a draw. He won that He won that fight without no controversy. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like Richard Commey when he fought Robert Easter. So. But these two, who I think about who gonna win this fight between these two, Mikey Garcia is a very skilled fighter, man. He's got great punching power too at the same time, adaptability. You know what I'm saying? And he tags people too. He'll set you up. I'm not saying I don't think Richard Commey he's not up there on that skill level yet. And when I seen him fight Mikey Garcia, fought Robert Easter, I'm thinking that this fight is not gonna go 12. I think Mikey Garcia is gonna knock down Richard Commey and probably knock him out. You know, I think Mikey Garcia is definitely gonna knock him down. I know that for sure. I just got a funny feeling he's gonna knock him down, and knock him out. He might knock him out. I don't think it's gonna go 12. I think he's gonna knock him out in the 8th or 9th round probably. You know what I'm saying? But if you do go to the judges, Mikey Garcia is gonna win, and I think it's not gonna be a controversy either about this fight either. It's a draw or whatever. That's not no. But you never know. You know, fighters always have a punching chance, but I don't think Richard Commey has that punching power. I know he got 24 knockouts, but who did he fight? You know what I'm saying? I understand they still boxers, but I don't know. They're not big names like that. I don't know too much about those fighters either at the same time. So, but I think Mikey Garcia is gonna win this, even when they go to the judge, or even if he knock him out. On, you know what I'm saying? So, what do y'all guys think about this? You know, and Richard Commey is the mandatory for the IBF strap, so he's fighting for the title. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is I think, me looking at this fight, I mean, if it's going to be on a free channel, I'll look at it. I mean, of course, it ain't going to be on pay-per-view because Richard Commey is not a pay-per-view attraction. Mike Garcia is. Yeah, this would be cool. You know what I'm saying? Him getting keeping his strap and you know, and fighting mandatory. But I know some people gonna be saying right now why he didn't fight Earl Smith, because that fight could have been easily made. Yeah, I would say yes, because they with Al Heyman. I mean, they under the same umbrella, so that fight would have been easily made, maybe this year. Maybe he got some. Maybe he had to think about it. Let me get another fight under my belt, and I think he will fight probably Errol Spence in 2019. But we'll see. But ain't nobody gonna hold him accountable for him calling Errol Spence out and not fighting him this year. Maybe next year, because he been calling his name out for a long time. You know what I'm saying? If he don't fight him at all, some people might say he just want the publicity and he want the, you know what I'm saying? He just want to be in the spotlight because Errol Spence is the hot man up, and he's the boogeyman in the welterweight division. You know what I'm saying? So that's another way to get your name out there. I mean, because Mikey Garcia is a big name, but he could be bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? So, because he's 30 years old, so he got about 5 more years in him. But he want to fight 3. He want to fight 3 more fights. And I think Richard Commey is one of them, and I think hopefully Lomachenko and Terrence Crawford is. Him fighting Errol Spence, I think he gonna try to get that fight with Errol Spence before he fight Lomachenko. But I could be wrong. But I hope he unify the lightweight division, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's still gonna raise your status up there to the pound for pound, because I got him on my top. He's in my top 5 already. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, people gonna talk and stuff like that and say things about fighters if they don't fight that person at the same time. But he been calling Errol Spence out for a while, so I can understand it. But at the same time, he get a pass, because he might, I think he definitely might fight Errol Spence next year. But what do y'all guys think about this fight between Mikey Garcia and Richard Commey? Leave a comment at the bottom of my page. Subscribe to my page. Like my page. Hit the bell icon for notification of new videos from me. And this is JT from Above and Below the Belt. All right, bye.